breaststroke pull isn't just a movement, it's an art form. Done right, it's powerful and efficient. Done wrong, it's wasted energy, missed speed, and unnecessary drag. And too many swimmers just get it wrong. Today, we're talking about how to stay high in the water during your breaststroke pull. No diving down, no shooting your hands up into an arch, just clean, efficient movement designed to propel you forward. When you dive downward with your pull, you create unnecessary drag. You're fighting gravity, momentum, and water resistance all at the same time. But do know that in order to stay completely horizontal in the water like a skipping stone, you have to have a super strong core. So you will see some swimmers, some elite swimmers still dive a little bit, but you don't want to have a full dive all the way down to the bottom of the pool type of scenario. It's like trying to run uphill while wearing ankle weights. Not exactly effective, is it? And let's talk about those arched hands. Shooting your hands up out of the water might feel a little dramatic, but here's the problem. It's wasted energy and it disrupts your streamline. Not only that, it also disrupts the body line. That extra movement is energy you could have used to drive forward instead. Every second you spend misaligned or inefficient is a second you lose speed. In breaststroke, where timing is literally everything, that's not a small mistake that you can make. How do we actually fix some of these issues? First, as I mentioned, we have to stay high in the water. Your chest should feel like it's riding just under the surface, not sinking, not diving. The goal is to maintain your body line, not disrupt it. Imagine you're skimming a stone across the surface of the pool. If the angle is wrong, the stone sinks. If it's just right, it glides effortlessly across the lake or the pond. That's what staying high does to your breaststroke. It keeps you gliding. Now let's break down the pull itself. The motion has two speeds. First, there's the setup. This is where you anchor your hands. Think of it as grabbing onto the water. Your hands sweep out just enough to create leverage. Slow, controlled, and very precise. Then what I call the drive back. This is where the magic really does happen. Your hands pull back and shoot forward into that streamline. This is a quick, explosive, and efficient movement. So you have two speeds. The setup is slow, the drive back and forward is very, very quick. The key here is not to pause. You're not swimming in a stop and go traffic. Every movement flows into the next with the goal of getting back into that streamlined position as quickly as you possibly can. And this doesn't matter if you're doing the 50 or the 200 breast. You want to get into that streamlined position. So let's talk a little bit more about that streamline. In breaststroke, your streamline is your resting state, the position where drag is minimized and speed is maximized. Every pull should drive you back into this position. Why exactly? Because water rewards efficiency. The longer you stay streamlined, the more speed you carry. The more speed you carry, the fewer strokes you need to complete your race. And fewer strokes means more energy and better times. Now that we know the why, let's work on the how. Here are 3 drills to lock in the correct pull mechanism. First is doing wall sculls. Stand chest deep in the water, place your hands just below the surface, and practice sweeping your hands in outward and inward motion. Focus on feeling that leverage. You want to have pressure on the pinky and ring finger as you pull and get that out sweep and bring it back. Keep that pressure at all times. Can you actually hold it? Or do you feel like you lose it in one direction over the other? The second drill is pull and glide drill. Perform the pull with an exaggerated focus on getting back into that streamline. Count how long you can hold that glide. The goal is to maximize your efficiency, but minimize your effort. And finally, I really like to use this one, tempo pulls with a pulley. Use a pull buoy to isolate your upper body. Focus on a quick, clean pull that transitions seamlessly into that streamline. Swimming isn't about doing more, it's about doing it better, especially when it comes to breaststroke. It is such a technical stroke, and there's so little natural flow into the rhythm. Staying high in the water, mastering the pull, and putting an emphasis on that streamline, it's a mindset shift as much as it is a technical one. Every time you dive deep or waste energy with that unnecessary movements, you're giving your competition an edge. But when you stay high, efficient, and purposeful, that's when you get to dominate. That's how people like Adam Peaty are winning even as they get older and older. The breaststroke pull is about precision, not power. It's about staying high, not diving deep. And it's about flow, moving seamlessly from one phase to the next. So next time you're in the pool, ask yourself these questions. Am I staying high in the water, or am I diving too deep? Are my hands moving with purpose, or am I just making the motions? Am I getting back to that streamline as fast as I possibly can? If the answer isn't yes, start there. And if you need help, I'm here. Reach out in the comment section below. Let's refine your strokes together, because every stroke is an opportunity to improve. I will see you in the water in this next video.